Hello. So today I want to share a technique that I've been using quite a lot recently in pretty much every new track that I'm starting because I find it a really nice way to just get melodic ideas that are kind of just ever changing and they don't repeat. And so that helps spur creativity. But essentially, what we're going to do is create just like I said, just like an always changing never repeating ARP out of the polysynth. And so this technique combines the note echo and the diatonic transposer. And so when the note echo first came out and I saw the pitch parameter, I figured, oh, okay, so that's going to be adjusting pitch in semitones. And so it's going to be fine tuning. So I just, right out the gate, kind of assumed the transposer couldn't be used with that because it would be like adjusting the pitch on the polysynth where you're going to get out of tune sounds, and it's not going to be able, the transposer's not going to be able to detect necessarily which key that you're in, because there's potential to go off key. But anyways, that's not the case. The pitch changes actually in whole numbers, and so if you're modulating the pitch, that can work in conjunction with the transposer if that's just immediately if it's following the note echo down the chain in your note effects. Or if you don't have a note effects, you're using a third-party VST. If you have the note echo placed before the VST that you're using, just put the transposer right after it, and you'll be, grabbing notes. Like, for example, I'm in A minor here, and so what I'm doing is I'm modulating. Let's first take a step back. Let's listen to the ARP without the note echo, and I'll leave the transposer on because all my notes are in A minor anyways, so it doesn't really matter so much. But here's what it sounds like. So it's just it's plain Jane, pretty boring sequence of notes here. But if we want to spice it up, and we also want to kind of get some notes in there that are unexpected and aren't going to repeat, like I said, you turn on the note echo, and then you can modulate the pitch. I'm using an LFO here, and we're starting at 3, and I'm just pushing it all the way up to, as you can see over here, 24. And so as these notes are playing out, it's going to be selecting random notes across that spectrum from pitch 3 all the way up to 24 that are in the key of A minor. So this is really cool, and it's going to repeat, however often you set it to repeat. And at the 16th note interval is also up to you as well. You can tweak this as you prefer. And so give this a listen, see what it sounds like. So you have to be careful with this because you don't necessarily want it to just sound like a bunch of notes that are thrown at a wall and you're kind of figuring out what sticks. Or if you wanted to go that route, you could just print the notes later and do another track and then kind of pick and choose. It's really up to you, but there's a lot of potential here as far as just generating MIDI notes that fall within a key. And so I kind of took it a step further. This gets even more fun when you throw in a delay after it. So I've got Unfilter Audio's Sandman Pro. I just barely got the plugin, and I'm loving it so far. And I'll turn on some reverb too. And so give this a listen. So yeah, that's just a pretty quick technique that you can employ inside of Bitwig to achieve some really cool results. And so I hope this was informative, and thanks for watching.